And for those of you following me, this is another one guy that weather forecaster that I go and make use of. Link in the show notes. So here he goes.
Today's weather episode, we are talking about a couple of big storm systems that could bring more heavy snowfall and severe weather probabilities. And then we're going to be dissecting this very cold Arctic air mass that could bring more record cold temperatures. We're going to be doing the best we can to make sure you are ahead of this very active weather pattern. Welcome back, everyone. It is David here, and I hope you all are having a really fantastic Thursday. Before I do get started with the video, I do ask really nicely that you do consider subscribing to the channel if you really like detailed, awesome weather content. Slap that like button and also leave a comment in the section below this video. Now, as always, everybody, the time and date are on the top right side of this screen if you are wondering what day I'm covering, because this map might be hard to see as far as the date and time goes, so that's why we made it a little bit bigger. So here's a look at Saturday morning on the European model, and we have a lot to talk about. We've got that snowfall that is already starting to move into the western coast of the US. That's the same system that is going to be bringing more snow, colder temperatures across the four corners in portions of California, Nevada, if you're in Wyoming, Montana. You get the idea. Rocky snowfall, California Rockies of colder temperatures. And then there's a second lobe to this system that is going to be stretched and strung apart into the northern plains here, such as Wisconsin, where we do have the threat here for severe weather that may start initiating by Saturday afternoon. And so turning the clock forward here, we can see that's where that severe weather is going to be popping up. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has already pulled the plug on a slight risk for Iowa and northern Missouri. So if you're in northern Missouri, central Missouri, if you're in Des Moines, Iowa, we've really got to watch things carefully, because the Storm Prediction Center still has a slight risk for severe weather out of this area, and there's enough juice out there in the atmosphere that we could be seeing a few organized supercells and a few linear segments that could be developing along that cold front. And again, some of these could be pretty severe and could be bringing down some serious wind gusts with them, because we've got that momentum transfer. Winds come from the top part of the atmosphere down to the surface, and they're going to be bringing the strong winds down with them. And so we are really concerned a little bit for this area still for a slight risk for severe weather. And then, of course, on the northern side, like the plains, like the Dakotas, Nebraska, you're talking some light to moderate snowfall that's going to be coming down. And of course, over southern Ontario and Quebec, Canada, yep, it's not over for you all. You're talking more about snow, more freezing rain that is forecasted. And then, of course,
you see this black?
Okay, well, seeing as how it's going to go to commercial, anyway, I'll put a link in the show notes so you all can go back and watch them if you want. So anyway, all right, this is Greg, and I'll go and wrap this up for this quickie segment. Have a good one.